Brian Vickers, Dale Earnhardt Jr. That ain't going to work, boys.
Vickers hard. Here we go. Busch, the dominant car of the day, in the wall.
That was wrong.
And 10 cars sliding, slamming into the infield.
Totally uncalled for.
I don't care who you are. That was just wrong.
Vickers puts the block on him, and then Junior just turns right back into the racetrack, right in the left rear of Brian Vickers. And the results are a good 8 to 10 race cars torn up.
And of all the cars in that crash, you have to feel for Kyle Busch. He had led 88 laps, far more than anyone else today, but his number 18 is junk. And he'll come around for 10 to go with a whopping 5.4-second lead, and Jeff Gordon has crashed.
Man, that is a bad crash.
It's a hard lick.
Driver.
He said the brakes went out.
Boy, and he's hurt. I don't like the looks of that at all. Thank goodness for
Darrell, we've talked about how you go into turn one at 200 miles an hour and dive down the racetrack. So it's a long way to go to get to that wall. Here's Gordon climbing out. That's a good sight.
That's a great, I tell you, I'm relieved. Man, oh man. You worry about a driver mistake, a mental error. But yesterday we saw a mechanical problem that caused the big one.
Trouble, turn one. Hard, a car in the wall and spinning down to the bottom. There's going to be 10 or more cars involved. Johnny Benson. Darrell, there was contact and one car shot up. Hard hit to the outside wall. Flames erupted. And everybody piled in.
Well, let's see if we can got an idea about what happens here.
Darrell, I believe the 12 car, Ryan Newman, looks like he was out of shape, maybe starting to get loose by himself.
And Newman almost flipped over.
Man, that car was almost over on its top right there. It hit that wall a ton.
From Rusty Wallace.
That was Ryan Newman's tire right there bouncing over the fence.
There's Dale Jr. right there. Look at it. Yeah, right there he got in the back of the 30 car. Can't see a thing. Look at that.
And this is the camera, but remember, he's seeing the same thing out that windshield.
Except his windshield doesn't clear like this one.
I'm not so sure that Mark Martin in the 12 car didn't make some contact.
57 laps complete this time by, and look at this pack. Trouble off trouble board. Newman slams the wall. Comes Schrader, and Newman is in the air and over. Ryan Newman, last year's Rookie of the Year. The rear end ripped from the car as he slides down the asphalt, and when that car hit the grass of the tri-oval, Ryan Newman went upside down. Ryan's moving in the car, so he is moving around trying to get out.
Not a whole lot he can do hanging there like that. I mean, he's got to have help. Let's watch her here and see what happens. Oh, Kenny Schrader got out of control, got into him. Oh, that's what happened, Mike. His right rear tire came off. Car goes airborne, then when it hits the ground, it digs in and just rips it apart. Look at that thing lift up, Larry.
Just takes off like an airplane.
That's 3,400 pounds, folks. Just lifting up in the air like a feather.
The best news, driver number 12, Ryan Newman, climbed out of that car unhurt.
Look at that Dale Jarrett's car. Wow. What a sight to see out your windshield.
Boy, I think Junior may have spun the tires, Larry.
And what a break that was for Gordon, but look on the high side. Oh, Gordon comes up.
Oh, he's got Kenson. Oh, and there goes Jeff. Jeff's in the inside wall, hard.
The wall.
Caution will wave. Caution will wave. The field is frozen. We'll be coming back to 4 to go.
You know, I told you, it's a crapshoot. Jeff's on the bottom. Here comes Matt up on the outside. I think Jeff just shoves up right there, gets into him ever so slightly. And look at Greg Biffle slide by, but that inside lick on the inside wall is what tore Jeff's car all to pieces.
There's another look. And you're right, Darrell. Jeff's car just pushes up, won't hold the bottom of the racetrack.
Couldn't hold it down. And this thing goes in here, and it hits an opening. That's why it knocked. That's what happened. Yeah. It hit that opening, and it just ripped the front end off of it.
There's no safer barrier there.
No.
Now, Jeff is okay. Let's ride along in his Chevrolet.
clear.
That was one hard lick.
Jeff, that was a wicked shot you took. Tell us what happened.
Well, you know, it's a little bit my fault. That's the hardest I've ever hit.
Welcome back to Daytona.
It's the big one, gang. It's the big one. It's what we've all been fearing. This kind of racing is going to happen.
A horrible crash on the back straightaway that began when Tony Stewart got turned sideways against the backstretch wall number 20. Let's see what happened coming off turn 2.
Somebody got into the back of that car right there.
That's Ward Burton right there.
Saw a puff of tire smoke, and then everything left.
I think that's what started. Somebody got back of Ward Burton off turn 2.
I'm pretty sure that the 4 car got into the back of Ward Burton, turned him into the 20 car. God help all of them, because there's no place to go. And here we come off of turn 2 again. Right there. See, Ward Burton got pushed around by that car, and that's the 4 car.
And he got in the back of Tony Stewart. Of course, Tony Stewart won airborne here.
And it was Ward Burton's car being sideways that blocked up the track for everybody behind him.
Boy, and it gets hit by every car in the field, seems like, and Tony Stewart's car just took a whale of a ride.
Oh, Kyle caught up. Field accordion's back.
Whoa, man.
Trouble. Stewart in the wall.
Here we go. Here we go.
Robbie Gordon's in at the 33. Harvick is around.
Here we go, guys.
The big one.
It's a matter of time.
At least 20 cars.
Now watch Kyle Petty on the right side of your screen.
Right back here. Here's Kyle.
Trying to find a place in line, and everybody scrambles.
Mike Wallace in the 33 and up against the wall there.
Elliott Sadler flying toward the inside wall.
Takes a hard hit on that inside wall, guys. That is a heavy hit. Here's Bobby Labonte right back here. Watch this. Bang.
That was Mayfield.
Mayfield come across and got him. I'm sure he thought he had made it through.
From Tony Stewart. Nudge, wall, mayhem.
Nowhere to go. This car is locked into the show.
It just walked up the hill big time. It bottomed out. That thing did a little turkey walk right up the track.
Whether the team could switch points.
Whoa, whoa, guys. Whoa, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
He hit that wall a ton.
Oh, my gosh.
Michael's moving around in the car. And that was an incredibly hard impact.
Look at that. Look at that safer barrier right there. How it just crushed all that stuff.
Now, that's the part of the racetrack.
Gosh. I can't even hardly watch that.
Look at that. Look at that.
Goodness. And wave to the fans.
My goodness.
That says so much for these race cars. It says so much for what these racetracks have done with this safer barrier. That is unbelievable.
And here comes Harvick, the 29 with Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Mark got loose. Mark got loose.
And Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag.
Harvick. We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
They're still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Boyer's on fire. What happens back here is Kyle Busch gets on the apron ever so slightly, gets into the 17, and it's on from there. Look at the 38 car up on top of somebody. There's a car turning over.
Watch the 07. Come in here from the right. In the bottom lane. Clint Boyer. Slid sideways. Whammo.
And he'll cross the start-finish line unofficially upside down in the 18th position.
On fire. I mean, that's Joey Chitwood couldn't do that. I'm just glad he's landed back on his wheels with that fire, because he didn't want to be trapped down in there.
Until now, 1976 and 79 were the wildest Daytona 500 finishes ever. New one for the record books. Can Keselowski try to win it?
I don't know. I don't think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up.
He goes to the outside as Edwards goes.
Oh, no!
He turns it.
No, no.
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No.
Edwards will not make it to the flag.
Oh,
Brad Keselowski
won this race.
The 09's going to look to the outside where he already has. Carl went up to block him a little bit. Now he's going to come down and try to block him again. And you get one shot at it, but you don't get two.
What a win. Oh, gosh. Unbelievable.
This is from Carl's onboard camera.
Inside.
And from Dale Jr.
Carl Edwards is okay. We are going to replay the crash. Please walk us through what happened.
You know, Brad he's pushing, he's doing everything he can. I saw him go high, went high, he goes low right here. Didn't realize he had got that far, so I went low to block a little bit, and he was already there. It was the smartest race I could run, and I guess we ended up 23rd or something, but we're just racing hard, and luckily nobody got hurt. And this is, you know, I didn't know if it mattered if I went across the finish line, but I just wanted to finish the race.